Hi BookTube. I've been tagged for the very first time, and that's nice. So I'm going to do the no disclaimers BookTube tag. I was tagged by Nikki Culver, and that's her account name too. I will link her down below, of course. To me, this tag seems a bit YA, and I read some YA, but not a lot, so it may be a little hard to answer some of the questions for me, but I'll try. So let's just jump in, should we? Question number 1. Which trope or tropes in books annoy you the most? I don't really think tropes annoy me that much. You just have to do it in a new way. You can write I'm sure someone can write a beautiful love triangle. Even if love triangles have been done to excess. Harry Potter seems to be seen as really original, but it's not really. J.K. Rowling was even sued by someone who had written a book about a whistling school years before she did. And it was a lot of the same things. It's not original, but it's beautifully written and it feels new, even if it isn't. And that's what I believe in tropes. You can do it if you do it well. Book 2, not book 2, question 2. Which writer or writers do you feel are overrated, overhyped? As Norwegian, I probably shouldn't say this because I will most likely be, cut the head off. But Jo Nesbø, the writer of the Harry Hole, as we say, series. I started reading them when I was a youngster, and I found them good, but not great. And I've read most of his books over the years, and I have the same feeling. Maybe even I enjoyed the old ones more, really, than I did new ones. So, I hear them knocking on my door with pitchforks and stuff now, but yeah, there you are. What are least favorite books you read since joining BookTube? This is quite a hard one because lately I've finished almost no books. I just started a lot of books. I think I'm reading almost 10 books at the same time right now, so that's not easy. But of the ones I have finished, I guess I must have to say Old Man Logan, cartoon, since I seem to have an issue with cartoons. But I'm sure the story is good. I'm sure it's a great cartoon. It's just I'm a horrible cartoon reader, so I'm the problem, I think. And question 4. A terrible ending that ruined an otherwise quality book. This is a hard one too. It's not terrible in a way. I could just come up with one really, and I was quite disappointed with the ending of Catch-22 by Joseph Heller. But it's not bad in a way. It's been quite a few years since I read it, but I had so much trouble getting through that book. It has so many characters. It jumps in time, and I loved it, but I struggled with it. So when I finally managed to get through it all, I think I started it 3-4 times before I got through it. And when I finally did, I think the ending was an anticlimax more than terrible. But I had bigger expectations, to say the least. Then we're at question 5. Which fictional character or characters do you wish were not killed off? Here I should say some Harry Potter characters, shouldn't I? But I think who am I to judge what the writers write? Usually, when someone are killed off, it's for a reason. It's to make the story better or make the story go forward. So I don't think we as readers should judge that too much. Was it terrible when Dumbledore died in Harry Potter? Yes, it was. It was horrible. But it was necessary for the story. So, yeah, I understand why it happened. And then number 6, what are some of your bookish pet peeves? My bookish pet peeves are most likely the opposite of most people on Facebook or on BookTube. I hate books that looks like no one has read them. Books are to be read. I love books that looks like they were read 100 times, because that's a book that's been loved by someone. A book that has been read more than once. A book that has been taken on trips. That's been moved with several times. I have no issue with series being of different editions. I just buy books used, and what matters to me is what's inside them. Of course, there are beautiful editions, but I would much rather buy 6 cheap pocketbooks of books I love than buying one beautiful edition of a book I love. Yeah, so snobbery, maybe. Someone's going to kill me now. And number 7, what are some books you feel should have more recognition? Sally Green's Half Bad series trilogy. They are so good. Some of the best YA I've ever read. YA fancy. But it seems I haven't heard anything really bad about them, but not. Yeah, it should be more. They should get recognized more. I really like them. It's complex. It says no morally black or white characters. They're all pretty gray. The ending is not positive like in most YA books. No, it's just lovely. You can hear my dog Spike making a noise in the background. It's just like that. It annoys me too. So, and question 8: what are your thoughts on censorship and banning books? I know the popular thing here to say is, of course, you should never ban books, and yeah, I agree. You should never ban books. But to me, at the same time, I don't see why any press publisher should put out books about racist stereotypes, books questioning the Holocaust. Of course, most of them don't. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm quite politically correct. There you have it. I'm left-wing, and to you Americans, I'm a fucking commie. So, in Norway, I'm left-leaning, quite up to the left. But I don't think you should censor books. If they're out there, you should sell them. You should let people know about them. But I hope publishers won't publish books by extremists. I don't see why a Nazi should get his word out there in common bookstores. So don't censor them, don't ban them, but I work in a bookstore, and there are lots of books I'm happy we don't sell, just to say it that way. And the last question: who do you tag? There's not many people watching my videos yet, so tagging seems a bit But I'll tag each of every one of you who's watching this if you want to do it. So yeah, that's it really. I guess I have annoyed some people today. Someone. Yeah, that's good. I like. You should keep your blood pressure up, you know. So that's it. So hopefully I don't lose one of the or half of the very few subscribers I have. So have a nice day, people. Bye.